Hi, so this lesson is on reflexive pronouns, and it is our third lesson on pronouns. So reflexive pronouns refer to a noun or another pronoun already named, and it indicates the same person or thing is involved. So they end in self if it's singular or selves if it's plural. So one example, the woman found herself a book of folk tales. So this is emphasizing that it was the woman who found it for herself, like she did it on her own. And then Robert washed the dishes himself. So again, emphasizing that he's the one who did the work. So these are the forms of reflexive pronouns. So myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself. These are all singular. The plural all end in the selves, V-E-S. Ourselves, yourselves, and themselves. Okay, so sometimes students think it's their selves. That is not true. It's themselves. So we use them in two ways. One is to add or clarify information, and then the other would be to add emphasis or importance to a noun or pronoun already named. So an example, George himself bought a copy of American Tales. So this would be emphasizing that it was George who bought the copy of the book. He paid for the book himself. Okay, so this is just to give us the information as to who actually paid for it, right? So this is saying that he bought it himself. This is that he's paid for it himself. So there's a slight difference here in terms of the purpose in the reflexive pronoun. Typically when it's for emphasis, it immediately follows the noun in front of it. If it's to add or clarify information, there'll be words in between the noun or pronoun, in this case he, and the reflexive pronoun himself. So you never want to use a reflexive pronoun as the subject of your sentence. So correct is Roy and I read a story. This is the subject of your sentence. Read would be, or read would be the verb. Incorrect, Roy and myself read a story. So this is incorrect because it's the subject.